Oh my god, guys.
And I really got no money, girl. And so I'm really not going to be buying gifts for all these random people.
Not your mom being a random person. I'm in the era of telling myself it gets better.
It was too high concept, girl.
Not
it looks
concept.
really cute, though. Girl, bye.
Like, she thinks she's so intellectual.
Girl.
So high art.
Okay,
She thinks she MoMA.
Right, she mad at MoMA.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
Oh?
Everywhere you go.
She's feeling the spirit.
Literally. How are you?
I'm good.
Oh, well, let me do my intro. How's it going, Jelly Beans? Welcome back to another episode of Jelly. How are you, Elias?
I'm good. I'm feeling a bit like I've lost a part of my soul today.
Oh, I thought you were going to say lost weight.
Girl. No, I'm feeling like I lost a part of my soul because we don't have the version of us on the monitor.
Oh, yeah, my monitor is turned off today.
And so, like, I'm very much so used to looking at myself in the screen and just doing it that way.
Well, I can see you and you look fine.
But the thing is, like, now I have nothing to look at, so I have nothing to, like, distract my brain, and I don't want to, like, be looking directly into the camera because I'm like, that's
You're not trying to make eye contact with the audience?
Girl, I mean, like, should I be looking directly into the camera? Like, that's like in a movie, like, they never look directly into the camera.
They don't. They don't even do that on reality TV.
Yeah,
because you're not supposed to.
Because it's a faux pas. But maybe that's the thing now. Maybe that's gonna be the 2020. The 2020s.
I've always thought it'd be funny if you go on reality TV and then you just like look directly at the camera.
Well, that's the confessional. That's what those moments are for.
Even in the confessionals, they don't look at the camera.
Yeah,
they look
true.
like at the director or
That's
like
true.
whoever's asking the questions. But anyway, what are you doing recently?
So I've just been chilling. I mean, I've been getting ready, I guess, for the holidays.
Are you feeling the holiday spirit?
Low key, okay. So I went to go watch Tokyo Godfathers in theaters.
The fuck is that?
It's a Satoshi Kon Japanese movie.
Girl, what in the weeaboo?
It's a Christmas movie. It's not a weeaboo movie, child.
Maybe sounding like it.
No, it's literally it's a Christmas movie for kids, and it's cute, but it's honestly really graphic. Like, I thought it was gonna be like a family-oriented movie, but it's animated, but it's really graphic.
Ooh.
But it's cool. It's really, really cool.
Do you watch Christmas movies every year?
Sometimes I try to watch alternative Christmas movies.
Not that. She's so edgy.
Girl, not edgy.
She's so counterculture.
Okay, girl, like, you can be watching Bing Crosby White Christmas.
You know what movie I actually love?
What?
Home Alone.
That's a good movie, yeah.
And
it's a classic.
You saw that Macaulay Culkin finally got his Hollywood star on the whatever it's called, like the Walk of Fame.
I did not see that. Yeah, the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Yeah, he finally got his star. So props to ya mama.
Good for him. I mean, literally, he was probably one of the biggest actors of that time.
Yeah.
Like,
and he's married to Brenda Song. You knew that?
That's crazy.
You didn't know that?
No.
They've been together for a while now, and
That's
it's
the most
actually
random
really
pairing.
cute. Like, I saw his speech and like everything. It low-key made me emotional.
Really?
Because it was like, you know, not that I know him personally, but it's just like to see this like little kid like go through a bunch of horrible things in his life.
Yeah.
And then like finally be in this moment really happy with like Brenda.
Aww.
And Brenda's glowing.
No,
She looks
she's
beautiful.
gorgeous. She's iconic. No.
She is.
Fucking Wendy Wu Homecoming Warrior, girl.
Right, girl.
Like,
London Tipton.
That was my
Hello.
shit.
Hi.
London Tipton, literally. She was iconic.
Yeah, and I mean she has aged so well. She's so beautiful. And they have 2 kids.
Aww.
They're super cute. And I'm just like, this is like so cute.
That's cute for them.
Like
I'm
good
glad
things
he's
happening
happy.
to like good people. It's just
He's been through a lot through his life.
he has.
A lot.
I'm very happy for him. And Zac Efron also got his.
Oh, Star?
Yeah.
Good for him.
Right. A lot of you actually have to pay for it yourself.
Are you serious?
Yes, girl. And you have to submit your own name. Literally.
And what is it, like, they approve you?
They approve you or something. It's like a process, and it's like $400,000. It's like $40,000.
Oh, you're lying.
I'm not.
So it's just a status symbol at that point.
Yes, girl. It really is.
That's stupid as fuck.
But you still have to go through like this whole process.
That's so
and, like,
pretentious.
it is. It's cute for Macaulay.
It is. It's cute for him. It's cute for him. Yes.
And I'm not gonna take it away from Zac Efron because that sounded shady, but good for you, mama.
No, that's just pretentious of that organization. Like,
but girl, that's capitalism everywhere.
fully,
too.
girl, fully.
So,
Watch people not care about that anymore.
what the stars?
The stars.
Do people even care?
Ooh.
I think it's the celebrities that care themselves.
The celebrities care themselves, exactly.
I mean, like,
it's literally a way to stroke the celebrity's ego, low key.
100%. Like, nobody actually goes to be reading each name.
Exactly.
individually.
No one, and I feel like no one anymore, maybe in the past, but people don't view that as a symbol of who's famous and like who's trendy.
Oh, girl,
like,
fully.
no one looks to that as a symbol of
Fully.
anything. Because we have TikTok and shit like that.
Exactly. And it's like no Mount Rushmore. Like, nobody's that excited
Exactly.
to be seeing it.
No one's even that big.
Right. But so I wanted to ask you, what are some like your favorite moments of 2023? A whole year has gone by.
Yeah.
A lot has
2023 was long as fuck.
Can you believe we were still in school in 2023?
That's what I was going to say. Like, graduating college, girl, I didn't think I was going to make it. I was really, really just the end there. I was like, bitch, let me just pull something together. Let me really do this.
Honestly,
I did it.
It's a really big accomplishment.
Yeah.
Like, college is not easy.
I'm very, very proud to have my degree.
We did so good.
Like, girl, the thing is, I might have to go back for more school.
Oh, well, good luck, girl.
Like, I really can't.
I'm done, girl. I'm not going back.
I'm like, let me really just take a 1 year break at least. At least
Well,
a
just
6
see what
month
happens.
break.
See what happens.
My mom wants me to go back to school. Like,
But do you want to go back to school
next year?
Girl,
I might. I think I will.
girl, you have a job.
I'm gonna do both. I'm gonna do online.
Girl.
Literally.
The smart thing is to get the company to pay for you.
And I'm gonna do that, girl.
And are they gonna pay for you?
Well, we're gonna see. I might have to. I think they will. Honestly, I think they will.
Oh, well, I would not envy you if you go back to school.
Literally, girl. Wish me luck if that happens.
I still get nightmares of going to school.
Fully, girl.
Like, I wake up in a panic being like, I missed the bus.
But the thing is, I was just something really hard my first go round. Not like really, really hard, but it was not the easiest route. I did biology, and this time around, I'm definitely not gonna make the same mistake. I'm not gonna do
Girl,
STEM.
like, why
Like,
wait,
girl.
what would you do, though?
I'm gonna go for my MBA.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
So yeah, it's still gonna be hard though. So yeah, don't wish me luck. Wish me luck.
Good luck, girl, but also just see how things go.
Exactly.
Like, don't rush back into it, especially
I'm
if
not
you're
rushing.
unsure.
Exactly.
Like, the worst is when people don't know what to do after college,
And they
undergrad.
just rush into it.
They rush back into master's or PhD, and then they're like, "Fuck, I don't even know if I want to do this."
Yeah, that happens to a lot of people, or people just rush into it because they've been told you won't find a job if you don't do this.
Yeah.
And it sucks because with some degrees, unfortunately, that probably is the case.
I mean, like biology, high key.
You're right, but I'm pivoting away from biology, which is why I'm getting my MBA, because that's the reason why I'm going back to school, because I don't want to do biology.
Right.
So I want to be in the business world.
I know. I have some friends doing a PhD program for like 5-6 years. I'm like, oh my lord.
That's not for me. PhD is not for me. Because for me, I don't think I have anything that I would want to research that much, and like
I don't be trusting you with the PhD, anyways.
Girl, she acted like she in charge of giving out PhDs, girl.
Period. I'm on the board. Like,
Girl.
what are you talking about?
Like, if I did a PhD, it would be something so niche and something so that the world doesn't need.
Like what?
Like, I would do a dissertation about like the effects of aesthetics on like sociology and like on like American society.
Maybe that
like
could
capitalism.
Maybe
the
that's
effects of aesthetics on capitalism.
maybe that's game changing. Maybe it'll change the world.
It's really not, girl. No one needs that. But that's like what interests me. So I would do something like sociology, like just for fun. But I would never go back to PhD to actually like do a career in academia. Oh fuck no.
That's
fuck
way too much. I was reading through my journal of like the start of our senior year in college, and I was still debating if I should do a master's or not.
Ooh, I remember you were going to.
I know. I was
up until the last minute.
I was pretty set on doing it, like for sure. And then it's just interesting to like see where my thought process was back then.
Yeah, you were itching to get out. Not back then, but like towards the end of your college career.
Because then I realized, like, you know what? This was a scam. Like, I did not need this. What I really need is to
the work experience
in the field,
and in the field,
and maybe even like
especially for what you do.
Exactly, and maybe even try to pivot out of the rat race eventually.
That part.
I'm not trying to be trapped forever.
That part. literally, girl. Like for me, I love my corporate. I haven't began my corporate job.
Oh, she already a slave to the corporate job.
But the thing is, like,
I love it.
I have a time frame of how long I know I'm gonna be there, and I'm gonna write it out for that time frame.
What's the time frame?
Well, the time frame it's a fluid thing, but it has to do with pretty much however long it takes for me to get things popping on the internet.
Oh,
so that part, girl.
So
I'm gonna be.
It could be 10 years,
girl. She a hater. It's gonna be 10 years. We're gonna be doing jelly when we're 30.
I mean, honestly, we should.
Girl, if we have anything to talk about when we're 30, then sure.
Girl, I'm sure we'll have things to talk about. The fuck? Like, if you live in life, that means you got things going on.
I mean, that's fair, but, like, I don't know if I want to be doing a podcast. Well, okay, it'll have to be a very different podcast, maybe.
I mean, we are also evolving as people, so I'm sure our content will evolve.
You're right. So we'll see, girl.
And
that
brings me to the next point, was what did we learn this year through our experience working on this podcast, and look back at where we started and our favorite moments this year.
So what did you learn? I know I learned a lot about editing, probably.
Well, I learned a lot about being on camera.
Oh, that too.
Like the whole setup.
I'm still learning about being on camera, though. I'm gonna be honest.
I mean, me too. It's not an easy thing.
It's not.
And content creation in general, like editing videos, the whole process.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. For me, my editing definitely got better. Like, there's a huge glow up from the beginning, first clips that we did, to like the most recent clips that we post now. But definitely, I still have to work on making it a lot less chuggy. I think my editing can be a little bit overproduced. And
less is more.
I've learned that less is more, and I have to make the videos as punchy as possible. And I think that's what I'm working. Well, that's what I've done well, is pacing, and now I got to work on like editing itself.
Yeah, and I feel like we've gotten better at just hosting a podcast. I feel like
we've been doing good with hosting. The next step up for us is gonna be like probably 2 cameras or something like that, or like a better camera upgrade.
better setup,
exactly.
Maybe figure out how we're gonna do virtual.
Or figure out like 2 different camera setups, like one camera on
and lighting,
maybe a better background,
exactly,
stuff like that.
But we're just constantly improving. And I feel like in the beginning, when we were doing our podcast, we didn't even know what to talk about.
Yeah,
we didn't know how to structure things.
That's true. We had a lot of
girl. The very first episode, we were laughing for no reason. Like, we started and we just like we're kind of giving shy vibes.
I'm trying,
but
no, that's true though. You have to break out of your shell.
It really is a skill. It
is a skill. It totally is a skill. I'm still learning the skill of talking on camera, being a personality.
Right.
Like, I tried recording my own TikTok, like on my own account,
and it was cute.
And I was really much giving millennial pause energy.
Ooh.
Like, I was giving like, hey guys, like YouTube energy.
Yeah. No, the TikTok style is like you have to be like really fucking like chaotic.
Yeah, like chaotic start
like,
immediately.
This happened to me.
Like, I don't even know. Like, it's hard to break out of your shell that much on TikTok and to like show yourself being that crazy.
I agree.
But like, it's something you gotta develop.
I'm not even comfortable doing that right now.
But girl, that's the key to blowing up. It's becoming completely comfortable doing that, like just being crazy.
There's this one TikToker, girl, he has no social anxiety at this point.
Really?
Because he's in New York, and I don't know if you've seen him. He's this gay guy, and he's just like be screaming in the streets.
No,
girl, I don't think he's in New York.
No, he's not. He's in LA. Right. Screaming in the streets.
He's screaming in the streets, and he talks in like a very obvious gay accent.
Is he like, what's his race?
He's white.
I don't know if I've seen him.
He's like, oh my god, guys.
I've never seen him.
Like, it's so crazy that we need another Zara on the streets of Manhattan.
You have to look up who this person is.
Okay, I'll show you. You've probably seen him, though.
Oh my god, you guys, there is a new Cartier store in Soho. Thank God. We needed another luxury boutique in Soho to buy jewelry at. So this is super, super exciting news. And make it down to Soho.
I'm like, that is impressive how much.
Fully, girl. At that point, I'm like, I have secondhand embarrassment when I'm by myself.
Yeah. Remember when you suggested what if we do street interviews?
But those are like so popular right now. But that would require way too much breaking out of my shell. Girl.
Right.
But I
I'm
feel
too
like
anxious for the...
I feel like we could do it, but it would the shyness would be radiating from the video.
Definitely. Also, we would have to go to like New York.
The other thing is exactly there's no place in our state where
Fully.
people congregate, like wherever we
Fully.
even go. Like there's no place like that.
Like we ask people in their cars during rush hour.
We ask people at a park, and
Girl.
we go up to them randomly. They're like,
And they're all gonna be like a 40-year-olds. They're gonna be like, "What is this?"
that could be
Talk
funny
tick.
though. I mean,
Well.
but you're right. There's no place to do that really here.
Well,
But so, what were some of your favorite clips? I know some of mine were like the twerk puzzle clip.
I'm really shocked you like that one so much.
That one's so funny to me. I'm shocked you don't like it.
But it's funny because of the video itself,
Yes!
but not because of us.
But girls, I'm always crying at how hard I'm laughing because it's so fucking funny.
Not you cracking yourself up.
fully, girl.
Like I can't.
I also like the legal piracy one, even though that one got no love because we literally
the one
unlocked
about
a real
F
conspiracy.
That one was cute because
Like-
we ended up getting blacklisted for saying that.
Literally on YouTube, they literally blacklisted our video.
And Ray.
Hot or not, messy edition.
Oh, that one was funny.
That one did not get enough love.
Girl, and people were mad that we were talking about male
Girl,
celebrities.
some people were mad. I'm like, girl, you're mad. We rated your fave. Girl.
Literally everyone.
We have our opinions.
Everyone talks about celebrities.
Like-
Like there's a whole magazine dedicated to the sexiest man alive.
Literally, like we're not allowed to have opinions. Like, girl, bye. I also like the Panera Bread one. And the editing was crunchy, but
I did
I
not
like
like
the
that.
discussion.
Another thing we've learned, honestly, is just how annoying the internet is.
Oh, girl.
Like we can't be posting nothing without y'all coming.
People be
for us.
getting real worked up about the smallest shit.
Right.
They really be getting themselves worked up, looking for an argument, looking for an issue.
Literally.
I'm like, girl.
And now we're like so in our heads about what to post and what not to post.
actually
Like we think any little thing will get us canceled.
And I mean, like, it's good for us to be vigilant about that, but
We should go to media training class.
fully, girl, we need that. We really desperately need that.
Right.
Like, we got canceled twice.
Right. Not that
We got-
I really care.
Ooh, fully, I don't give a fuck. We got canceled for the Beyonce girl.
That one
By
was
the
just having an
Beehive.
opinion.
Like,
then
girl,
the second
bye.
one, we didn't even have opinions.
We literally had no opinion. People
We just pointed out
inserted
a
their
fact.
own opinion.
We
They
just-
inserted their own opinion,
Literally.
girl, and they were doing their own thing with it.
Girl, bye.
I'm like, y'all really running with that train.
Like I can't. Like I can't.
Like, now we're sexist. Like, I can't.
But what's some of your other favorite clips?
I also like the You're So Skibbity with you and Maddie. I liked all the episodes with you and Maddie. The clips were funny.
Really?
They did not get enough love, I feel.
Yeah.
I also like the high school shows one. I like the one of you, the reading farting on my coworker.
Oh, that one was
You're
funny.
cursing at your teacher.
Oh, we haven't done Reddit stories in a while. We should do that.
Yeah, my leaking classified information, and then the weird kid one.
Oh, in my middle school. I like the whole
Yes.
middle school episode, actually.
Yes, that was iconic.
Because there were just so many stupid ass stories from that time period.
No, and we should go back to like, just telling stories. Because those clips are really good.
Those are good. I mean, they didn't do that good. But
The
like,
weird kid one did 11K.
did it?
Yes.
I'm gassed.
It's our second highest on YouTube.
NIU?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we should talk about elementary school next.
We should.
'Cause
I
have
really
some
gotta
funny
rack my
stories.
brain, girl.
Well, you said you got more memories about that time period than like high school.
Probably, but I just be forgetting everything.
Not probably. I also really like the hot or nah. That's
Yes.
funny. I really like the zombie clip, honestly. The Mormon zombies.
Oh yeah, that one's good.
I a shout out to the Little Life video because I didn't
Uh-huh.
think nothing about that,
Me neither.
but people really like that. So,
But like
shout
only
out
on
to Book
TikTok.
Talk.
But period. Shout out Book Talk.
Right, y'all, the true.
Even though y'all be mad that we spoiled it for y'all, but
Girl, people don't know how to read
literally,
the
girl.
caption that says spoilers.
Like y'all thought spoiler was a slight spoiler. Girl, no, it's the full spoiler.
Right. Like I cannot. I really like the bitch track one where we talk about Aaliyah's interlude.
Yes.
She did her.
Honestly, I was hating that clip, but I've really turned around. I be bopping that song.
Why were you hating it? Oh, the Aaliyah's.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Right, girl.
Like, I really turned around. Like, I'm a fan now.
Ooh.
Like, I see the vision. Like, she's really cute.
Ray, she said,
Like,
bitch.
No, I was jealous.
I'm sexy.
I was really jealous.
Ray, you were.
But now I'm like, no, I have to be a sexy girl. I have to like it.
Ray. I really like the story about the eel versus man.
That one was so chaotic.
It was so.
Oh, and then the other one, the one with no context, the chaos ensues.
Oh, the Chinese man with Elias. That's his name.
Yes, girl.
That one was funny.
That one did more than the eel. The
Did it?
actual context.
I guess. I don't even know if people knew like what we were talking
They didn't. They were like, "What the fuck are these
because
guys
they don't
talking
know
about?"
that your name is Elias.
Yeah, girl. They didn't know what we were talking about.
I really like the college episode we did with Hallie. I know you were not feeling her.
No, I never said that. She really shady. I just said that I think that some of the clips weren't that funny, but I don't dislike the episode.
Well, that was our only episode where we had another guest on.
Yep. Well,
Like
yeah,
the
three-way.
Yeah.
Well,
We gotta
we're
get
gonna be
our
doing
other
more
friend.
guests,
We gotta-
girl.
That's that coming soon to you in
Yes.
2024.
I want to do one with Maddie.
Yeah, she would be down. I really like the one where we talk about George Santos.
Girl, yes, that one's iconic.
Because that was before he got kicked out.
Literally.
And so, girl, honestly, we've been manifesting a lot of stuff on our podcast.
Low key.
Like a lot of times you would say something and then it would come true like the next 2 weeks.
Literally.
Including me getting sick.
Right.
Including
George
world
Santos
events, George
and world
Santos. But yeah.
So we've learned a lot and we've grown and we're excited to take this into the new year.
Exactly. Are there any other like real life moments that you had fond memories of over the summer? Not summer. Over 2022.
So graduating for sure. Going to Paris.
Oh yeah.
Seeing a huge concert. That was amazing. And then pretty much I came back here and I've been working a lot.
Can you believe I was in Chicago this year?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Girl, that felt like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I'm gagged.
When did you go to Chicago?
In
It was, like,
January.
summer? Oh, January. Damn.
I know.
That's insane. I didn't know it was that long ago.
My adventure back in ATL.
Right.
I also went to South Carolina
Oh, wait. When did you go to South Carolina?
over the summer.
Oh, to visit your friend.
My friend.
Okay.
I'm gonna say it right now. Charleston's one of my least favorite cities I've ever been to.
Ooh.
I
why?
hated Charleston.
Why?
It's not drivable. It's not walkable. It's hot. It don't got good food.
Ooh.
Like, I'm not trying to be there. It literally took us 45 minutes to find parking.
Really?
Like, I was over it. And we were just trying to get boba.
Oh, girl.
Like, I can't.
I only went there once when I was like 8 and I wasn't the one driving, so I wouldn't know. And we went to like a ghost tour, but I remember thinking that I wasn't gagged. Even at 8, girl, I wasn't gagged.
Honestly, the best ghost tour I went to was in New Orleans.
That's cool. That's
I
really
went
cool.
to New Orleans this year too.
I remember that.
Gag. I went there and that was the cutest one, but honestly, even that was not like super gaggy.
Really? Didn't you go for Mardi Gras?
No, it's not Mardi Gras. It was right after Mardi Gras.
Oh, okay.
So, because it didn't line up with spring break.
Oh, okay.
But honestly, the ghost tour was worth it. But I don't get gagged at that anymore.
Yeah, but I think it's. I mean, I went up to a really good ghost tour actually when I was in fucking. Oh my god, what was it called? Georgia. That one city. No, that one city in
Savannah?
Savannah. Yes.
Oh, Savannah's a cute city.
I went to
actually.
Savannah, and okay, my thing is that's where that one school is, right?
SCAD?
SCAD, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, it was Savannah.
Girl.
I liked it, but I didn't love it.
It's giving the same vibe as like a beach town. Like any.
It's giving beach town, but the downtown area is really weak to me, and there wasn't that much
Yeah.
to do. And
It's just a historical
It was
place.
just a lot of shopping, and in the historical places, it
Yeah.
didn't really have. It didn't feel like there was that much, and it was really small.
Yeah.
Too.
Girl, one of Hallie's friends,
Uh-huh.
who's the same like year as her, so
Uh-huh.
if she stayed in school, she would be graduating like this coming semester. But she decided to restart and go to SCAD.
Oh, girl, how is she doing? She loves it.
I don't know if she started yet. I think she took like
Oh.
a gap.
I just feel like private arts, like private art school, I don't know if that's really worth it.
I kind of agree.
Especially
not to drag SCAD,
maybe the
but
part that's worth it is the connections, obviously. But other than that, I feel like a lot of being an artist and like getting a like job as an artist is based a lot about on your experience and your portfolio.
Girl, portfolio.
And your connections.
Anyone who's trying to get into an art gig, your portfolio is king.
Literally, girl.
Just don't even give a fuck about your resume. Well, like, kind of care, but like, put all of your effort into your art portfolio.
Girl, you better make sure that your portfolio is on top and that your product is looking good.
Because sometimes they don't even look at your resume. They'd be looking at your portfolio.
Exactly. Like, Heike, your Instagram and your like Behance be more important.
Yeah. Or ArtStation is like
ArtStation.
Or have your own website, but you have to make sure it's like cute.
Exactly. You can't have it looking chunky on Wix.com.
Right. Are you excited for Christmas?
I am. I'm kind of feeling the spirit now, even though I really haven't been recently up until now.
Are you guys traveling or are you staying?
No, we're staying here. Thank the Lord. And I'm going to a White Elephant party.
What's that?
With me and my friends, White Elephant. It's like a gift exchange game.
Oh, you told me and I forgot about it.
Yeah.
It's basically Secret Santa.
It's okay, so it's like Secret Santa. I don't even know all the rules, honestly. Let me look it up. It's similar to Secret Santa, but the way that it was explained to me was that you can take someone else's gift if you think they have a better gift than you, and so then it's people like swapping around the gifts.
So someone's gonna get a bad gift?
Well,
like the point of it is like to try to guess which one's the bad gift.
I think you open it also. Hold on.
I'm sorry, but that's not for me.
It's a gift exchange, so each person must bring one wrapped present to the holiday party. Once everyone is assembled, have each person draw a number. The person with number 1 chooses a present to unwrap. Okay, and then what else happens? The person with number 1 unwraps the present. The person with number 2 has the choice. They may choose a new wrapped present, or they may take the unwrapped present from the first person. If they take the present from the first person, that person chooses another present to unwrap. The person with number 3 may choose any previously unwrapped present or a new wrapped one.
That's too much.
The game continues until all presents have been unwrapped and everyone has a gift. Okay, so
what is this, fucking poker? Like,
I get it. It's pretty much like you make a decision. Do you want this present that you know what it is, or do you want this present where you don't know what it is?
I don't like that. I don't like that.
Yeah, well.
Because then it kind of encourages getting generic gifts.
Heike is what I did,
because for Secret Santa, at least you know who you're buying.
Exactly.
And you can
it could be a lot more personal.
Because at that point, girl, I'm going to just get a $15 Amazon card.
That part.
So.
Like, our GIF was low-key generic, but it's because how can you not be generic with something like that?
Right. I hate gift giving.
Heike.
It is one of the most difficult things in a person's life.
It's hard to deal with people who have not deal, but like it's hard to like I guess show love for people who have gift giving as one of their love languages, because I feel like I'm so bad at that, and it's so hard for me to pick something that because I want to buy something that I know that they'll use, something that's practical, but also something that I know that's personal to them.
Yeah, getting a gift for your father is one of the most difficult decisions to make.
Ooh.
Not that it applies to you.
Right, I was gonna say I don't have to worry about that.
Right.
I don't know about that struggle.
But it's just like dads don't really need nothing.
Ooh.
Like,
get him some beer.
Except he don't even be drinking beer.
Ooh.
So what are you getting for your mom?
I don't know.
Because she said you were gonna get $3
the thing
wine
is,
from Aldi.
The thing is, I'm really broke.
Me too.
And I really got no money, girl.
No,
and so I'm really not gonna be buying gifts for all these random people.
Not your mom being a random person.
No, I'm gonna buy my mom a gift. I was gonna buy. So we're also doing a White Elephant with me and my mom.
Girl.
Because my mom was inviting people over. Oh my god. So I'm a 2 White Elephants, child. Literally the year of the White Elephant.
I can't.
So for my mom's White Elephant, I'm gonna be buying a bottle of wine because that's generic. It's gonna be adults there. My mom doesn't drink, but some of them other ones might drink, so I'm just gonna do that.
Girl, that's fine.
For my mom,
but that's a good excuse for you to not buy something expensive.
High key, girl. So. But for my mom, I'm thinking I'm probably gonna buy her like. Maybe something like flowers. Maybe.
So you are still buying something specifically for your mom?
Yeah, but it's gonna be something cheap also. Like I can't afford anything. Like, I'm sorry, I just can't. I really just can't.
I literally, girl, this is the state of my finances right now. I had to do a gig up on the internet real quick to get some money so I can use it as gift money.
Oh, really? Like, you did a commission?
Yes.
Ooh,
Like a freelance
that's smart
project,
though.
real
That's smart.
quick. Did it within a couple days.
At least you got customers that quick.
Well,
So period.
again, portfolio is
exactly.
what matters.
Exactly.
So, but yeah, like, girl, finances are kind of not financing right now.
Girl, literally, but I don't even give a fuck because I'm gonna be making money once the year starts.
As you should. As you should.
But right now, I'm in my low struggle era.
I'm in the era of telling myself it gets better.
Are you still looking for a job?
Yeah, I'm looking. I mean, I'm at the point where I'm not super, super worried. It's just my finances are getting kind of like,
Yeah.
but like I have some that I'm hearing back from.
Well, Pear.
So we just gotta see. It's.
Well,
one
we're
of
gonna
my
see if you
least-
move away.
Huh?
I guess we'll see if you land a job that's far away.
Right. The ideal thing is to be remote right now.
Rightfully, let's manifest that.
I really don't want to be stuck in, let's say, Charleston. Like I can't.
Literally. Also, the rent is just not worth paying.
It's really not.
Like, save your coin.
Right. But I was gonna say one of my least favorite things in the world is waiting.
Oh yeah.
That's one of my pet peeves. I hate waiting. I want to know as soon as possible.
Ooh, she not patient.
I'm really not. And like job interviews take so much time.
They do.
Like they've been taking up to like 4 months.
Girl, they take so much time to prepare for, and then once you do it, it's like anticlimactic.
Exactly.
And then you gotta wait so much fucking time for them to get back to you.
Literally, and then you might not even get it.
Literally.
So it's just, I hate the whole process.
I think it's rude when they don't even respond to you back to tell you if they've gone with
Girl,
another candidate.
let's talk about that.
Like, that's hiking.
Let's
rude.
talk about that.
And it's crazy that they're held to that standard where they can do that, but then if we don't respond in 1 minute,
Girl.
then we're canceled.
That part.
Like, it's literally rude.
I
as
was
fuck.
literally in communication with this one company, and during the interview process, I asked, so what's your timeline? What's the expected amount of time that you'll get back to me? And they'll be like, yeah, within like a week or two, and don't worry, we're not going to just like ghost you or whatever. Girl, I've sent them a follow-up. Heard nothing. Crickets. Like, that is so unprofessional.
Not them saying they're not going to ghost you, then ghosting you.
Literally. And I know I'm not like their priority, but still, it's like,
No,
just gives your whole like,
I got ghosted by like a government job, and I'm like, girl, aren't y'all supposed to be on top of things?
were they busy with other things?
Like, I'm gonna say that department probably wasn't too busy.
Ooh. Nada. They on vacation, permanent vacation.
Actually,
You know, a lot of companies are now mandating.
off.
No, well, that part, but mandating going back to the office.
oh,
I'm not
I guess that's
kidding.
because they're trying to justify actually paying rent on these huge buildings.
Yeah,
But
and
it's
also
like,
the productivity has been lower.
I guess.
But I'm like, girl, just let people live their lives.
But people are over work culture. People are so fucking over, as they should be.
as they
I'm gonna be
really,
honest,
really,
as they really
should
should be.
be.
But it's interesting seeing millennials in all of these jobs because, like, now millennials are getting into positions of power,
Yeah.
and so we end up with things.
Ooh, so Gen Z should not have treated millennials that badly because now they're not gonna be our allies.
Oh, that part, they're gonna be feeling a type of way towards Gen Z.
Exactly. They're gonna be like, let's teach you a lesson about work culture.
Girl. So, but okay, so like you end up with people like millennials in government now. And did you see that Pennsylvania has dubbed 2023 the year of Taylor Swift?
Girl, bye.
The Taylor Swift era.
Go by.
And there's literally like a fucking video of them sitting in like their little Pennsylvania legislator talking about, should we pass this referendum?
I fully know.
And people were fucking mad.
And they were like, a resolution is not part of legislation, and they were like, yes, it is.
Literally.
And girl, if you look at the comments, people are clowning them because why the fuck are you spending time
That part.
trying to pass this year
That
as
part.
the year of Taylor Swift?
Like, you don't have more important issues, girl.
Like, let me really pull my Christian era vibes and say, thou shalt not worship false idols.
That part. Y'all are really worshiping Taylor Swift out here. I'm
I
like,
cannot.
I'm like, there's one thing as making good music and being a good artist. Y'all are having her as your god at this point.
Girl.
Like, it's never that deep.
It's really not that deep.
But
Like, at this point, it's worse than the Beehive.
fully.
And I low-key feel bad for the Beehive, even though they came for us, because
Renaissance movie floppy.
the flop bad, girl. Flop bad.
They was like, come for us again.
Well, I'm just saying facts, love. Like, you can't...
Like, y'all mad at the facts and then I'm mirth.
Like, don't be mad at us. Maybe you should have gone to see the movie 5 times. How about that?
Girl, right?
It's
because they all wasted their money on watching the real Renaissance, girl.
Oh, full tea.
So now they really broke. Also, the other thing is Beyonce fans are not the young demographic. And I feel like Taylor Swift movie appeals to younger girls who probably couldn't afford to go see Taylor Swift.
Also, they did different approaches. The Renaissance movie was more of a documentary style, and the Taylor Swift one was the concert itself. So people wanted to experience the concert again if they didn't go, but nobody wanted to see a fucking documentary of the Renaissance.
Yeah,
tour.
that's not smart. Although I guess no one could think that Taylor Swift would have done that because I'm sure she was filming it and editing
Taylor Swift
it
is so
well.
smart. I can't even hate on her.
Girl, she's smart as fuck, and she's making her coin. And she said something like she feels like she's collecting the Infinity Stones or something like that.
At this point, she is Thanos. At this point,
like she making her money.
all of her eras are the little like gemstones,
Literally.
the Infinity Stones. Well, good for her.
Literally.
So, do you have any New Year's resolutions? Or do you not make them?
No, I make New Year's resolutions. The
real question is, do you follow through?
Well, girl. Okay, so this year I'm trying to make another vision board.
Oh, cute.
And
I still have our vision board.
That's
from
really
freshman
cute.
Year.
Because the other thing is, I didn't really take my vision board that we made freshman year super seriously. So I want to make one that's like I took a lot more seriously.
And I remember you didn't even finish that one during our whole little
fully. I had to finish
session.
it later because it was too high concept, girl.
Not
it looks
high
really
concept.
cute though.
Okay, cute.
Girl, bye.
Like, she thinks she's so intellectual.
Girl,
So high art.
okay,
She thinks she MoMA.
right? She man, I'm MoMA, but it was very cute. Maybe insert a picture, but the thing is, it didn't really help me accomplish any goals.
Really?
Because it did kind of subconsciously, but like not. It wasn't intentional. So
Ooh.
I'm making mine this year a lot more intentional, and I'm having like little things that I want to achieve like in each category of my life. So like a big thing for me is I want to start posting more on TikTok, and I want to start like posting for my.
I'm
like,
excited
music.
for your influencer era.
Thank you. I'm a really. It's gonna be a huge learning curve. A huge fucking learning curve, girl. But this is gonna be the first year where I try. I'm
so like not freaked out, but like excited, but also gagged that almost all my friends are making content.
Really.
Yes. Like, so many people I know are making content.
Well, good for your friends. They really noticing.
It's low-key
this is
the smart thing to
trend.
do.
Fully. Like, we didn't really talk about this, but it's one of our topics. Maybe we could talk about it for the next one. But we were talking about YouTube. Like, now was the time to start YouTube because they are now prioritizing smaller channels.
Yeah.
And a lot of platforms are now doing that, like TikTok also.
Mm-hmm. And we're entering like this like FaceTime era.
Yeah.
Where people want to put on something while they do something else, like they're on FaceTime.
Exactly. That's why live streams are becoming so big too.
We gotta figure out some kind of way. We gotta take our break and do some thinking.
We could do live streams. What do you think about that? I think that could be fun.
We could.
But we gotta get an audience first.
Exactly. But you know what? We've actually accomplished our very simple goal of getting 100 like followers.
I know. We've surpassed it.
We have.
We surpassed it a lot. And we actually even have 100 on Instagram.
Yeah.
So we actually did our goal of getting 100 by the year.
We did.
Girl, the thing is, 2024 for me is the year of manifestation. Like, literally, manifestation is completely real. Like, I've come to that point. That realization.
But you have to be very specific
the thing is,
about it.
Exactly. No, this is the thing with manifestation. You have to be specific, very intentional. You have to, and then you have to forget. Detachment is the most important thing. You can't be obsessing over it every single day.
You have to let it go.
You have to let it go, and you have to just have faith in the universe and faith
Yes.
in yourself that you're going to be putting in the work every day that
Yes.
you need to in order to make that manifestation a reality.
Absolutely.
It's literally about manifestation and discipline and consistency. That's literally the keys. Like, I'm noticing that.
It's about putting it into your subconscious.
100%.
Because then your brain knows like you want to do that.
Continue.
And you'll keep like pushing yourself in whatever direction you're going to go.
100%. It's a snowball effect, literally.
It is.
Like, once you have momentum, bitch, that momentum starts snowballing until it becomes something huge.
Yeah.
Girl, literally.
And
that's my theme for 2020.
Yeah, I mean the vision board that I made in freshman year, I structured it so it was like 1 year, 5 years, 10 years.
That's smart.
Obviously, we haven't gotten to the 10 years, but we are at the 5-year point,
Ooh,
girl.
oh my God, I'm
which is no, I'm very triggered.
Wow.
And I actually was able to accomplish a lot of the things I put on there.
Period. I feel like now I have a lot more clarity with what I want to do in life and where I want to
Same.
go. When I was in college, I didn't have any clarity, and I was just there. But I'm glad that now I know what my future is, and I know what I want for my future, and I have a clear vision.
Period.
So now it's about putting in the work.
Period.
So
And it'll be interesting to have people relate to it
What do
on
you
the
mean?
pod.
Oh, like the growth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and
here for relatable
that's
content.
the other thing is like we'll just grow as people, and so will the podcast, and so will all the other
Exactly.
endeavors we do on our own, like your YouTube channel. I want to start a YouTube channel also. That's
Exactly.
another thing I want to do. I also want to start taking piano lessons, and I want to also have guitar lessons also. But I'm gonna start with piano. Guitar is for the
you need
future.
to start with one thing because
Exactly.
we know you and starting
No,
things
you're right,
and
you're right.
following through.
Well, girl, that's another thing I'm gonna have to work on.
Well, you know what? I'm proud of you because we didn't even think we would get past 10 episodes.
Exactly.
So I'm very proud of her.
So
This is one of the
purr.
only things she was consistent on. Like, actually, that's a big goal for you.
No, you're right. And I was like, I'm gonna just be consistent about one thing, and then slowly, I'm gonna, like baby steps, I'm gonna add in another thing, and then I'm gonna have another thing that I'm doing every day. So
And
then
that's
I
how
work it
New
out.
Year's resolution should be. It shouldn't be this
Exactly.
like grand fucking like unachievable goal, like losing, I don't know, like 100 pounds in like 2 months.
Exactly. And then the other thing is you have to give yourself time to be bad. You have to allow yourself the time to be bad and work up.
Oh, let's
to
be
being
bad.
good.
Let's be bad.
Girl. But like, if I had been trying to if I was caught up about perfectionism, which I was with the last time that we did Jelly, I was so caught up about perfectionism and making every
was I.
episode perfect
So was I.
that we took so long to release episodes because we were like just obsessing over everything, but treating it more like a craft and doing it every day and just like being like, we're just gonna get better at our craft.
And
that's like completely changed my mindset.
exactly. And what we were just talking about, putting things into your subconscious. Once
Exactly.
we get good enough, like this will become natural enough.
100%. That this is one of the easy things we do.
Exactly.
And then we're gonna have other things that we can put more time and effort and energy, mind power into.
Exactly. And we're still working out like parts of the pipeline. But like I think we've gotten so much more efficient on it.
Yeah, I definitely could see us getting the hang of this like this. Just give it like maybe 2 more years. It's gonna be like second nature. to us.
Exactly. You know the basement yard that those podcast people that I've shown you?
Yeah.
Well, apparently they've known each other since pre-K.
Oh,
Isn't that a gag?
So that's why they have so much chemistry.
They do, and they're in their 30s, and so they have a lot of stories to tell.
Yeah, that's true. That's the other part. Having stories is so
Yeah.
crucial. I feel like a lot of people want to hop on the internet before having lived any of their life.
That's true.
And it's like you need to live life first.
That's
So
true.
you
which is
have
why
things to talk
which is
about.
why a lot of obviously bigger creators are like older.
Exactly.
But you know what? This is unique in the way that we're having our stories and experiences in real time.
That's true.
Y'all can grow with us.
And we're not like fresh to the earth. We've had lived an entire life offline. And we have a lot of stories.
Exactly. And
Like we're not like babies out here.
oh, fully. I mean, comparatively, like sure, but our experience as Gen Z and people who went through
Obviously we don't have life figured out.
we don't have all of it, but we have unique experiences
Exactly.
that
And
say the like 30-year-olds will not have.
exactly, right.
So
We're very Gen Z.
right. Remember
perspective.
on the very first episode I asked what our elevator pitch was?
Yes, I do remember that.
And we had a very loose idea.
The thing is now we have to focus on okay, so the thing we have to focus on is writing, hooks,
Yeah.
and stuff like that, which is hard because in a podcast format because we just want to be talking and be like go with the flow and relax.
What I've noticed about podcasts is that they're aware when they're about to clip apart.
Yeah.
When they start speaking, they're like, "Oh, this is going to be a good clip." So
And I've been trying to think about things like
Me
that.
too.
I've been trying, but it's low-key hard.
It's hard. It's like improv, but even a step further.
Exactly.
Because you got to realize if that improv moment will be good on camera or not.
Exactly. It makes you think on your toes and become hyper aware, which is a good thing.
Exactly. It is very interesting that there's so many skills that go into
Yeah, things like subtle
Podcast.
things that you wouldn't really even think about.
yeah, and I think this is something you didn't really have to worry about maybe 5 years ago for podcasts because
It
short
was
clips
just
were
all
not a
audio.
thing.
Exactly.
So
High key, low key, probably a better time.
Now?
No, back then.
Ooh, but also discoverability was harder.
That's true.
Girl, I'm waiting for the fucking TikTok for podcasts to come out, or like Spotify for podcasts, or whatever it is, where
Yeah.
it allows for discoverability. Because that's the main problem right now. It's hard to discover podcasts as it is.
It is, and most people I feel like aren't really wanting to discover too many. Like there's so many podcasts that people feel inundated. I think now,
Yeah.
which is why there's that whole ban all podcasts meme, or like stop podcasts, or like
Girl, and
defund podcasts.
literally, and the people in our comments are like, stop.
Girl, literally.
Amazon needs to stop selling mics.
Literally, girl.
I'm like, you know what? Y'all just jelly. How about that?
Fully that far. No, but what I was gonna say, going back to like the thing you were talking about earlier, I feel like that has also affected music a lot, because musicians used to, like, there was a TikTok that was pretty much like, if Tom York existed right now, he probably wouldn't be able to survive in this new era, because he wouldn't be able to be posting TikToks every day about, I just made the song of the summer. And it's true, like, so much good art is created because people are disconnected from the internet completely, or like in a forest somewhere creating some random shit. And they gave people time back then to create.
Take
like
Taylor Swift as an example.
Exactly. Like, when you're that big, now is the only way that you can do it. But back then, even smaller artists could take 2 years to go work on a project.
Yeah.
And the fans would still be waiting for them to come back. But now, girl, you take 2 years, people have forgotten about you and moved on to the next
Exactly.
thing.
But that's the thing, because TikTok gives us the guise of how to get famous, but it's really not a long-term thing. You might get a lot of followers in the short term, but the
Right.
amount of people that will actually be
Chasing
following
virality.
So what we need to aim at is
Playing the long game.
playing the long game, the people that are actually invested in us. And you know what? If you are, leave a comment and we'll respond to you.
Shout out to you guys if you guys are here for the long.
Like the 5 people that are.
Right, and shout out y'all. Love you guys.
Exactly, y'all, the OGs.
There's this graph that I wanted to show you. It's a graph that says, it talks about, it's a graph of how couples met in the U.S.
First of all, that graph is triggering me because I took this class in college called Infoviz, and we had to do a lot with graphs and analyzing graphs. Yes.
This is a good graph.
Girl, I don't know. I'm not trying to remember.
Okay, so pretty much it's a graph of how couples meet in the U.S.
Okay.
And it shows that back in the day, the highest thing was through friends. That was the most common way that couples were introduced.
Interesting.
And now, through friends has plummeted down to 0.
Oh.
And online has grown exponentially.
I mean,
where now online is by far.
Of course.
And some other ones that went down that are close to 0, through family. Work, looks like work peaked in 1980. Through family peaked in 1950.
Girl, not finding people through work. I can't.
Bars peaked in 1980s.
And girl, nobody going bars now.
Exactly. Grade school peaked in the 1960s.
Girl, bye. That's so true though, because all those like high school sweethearts, it's giving like boomers.
Right, exactly.
So
college.
I would have thought college would be
is really
more.
low.
I would have thought it's more.
Yeah, college peaked in 1990s.
Yeah,
That high.
not through Neighbors.
Girl, Neighbors, that peaked in the 70s.
Well,
And online, it's just completely wiped out all the other.
and this exactly shows you why loneliness is an issue in this country, because nobody's going to bars anymore because we can't afford it. Nobody's trying to meet people at work because first of all, it's remote. Second of all, we're not trying to.
Second of all, bitch, it's work.
Literally.
Like, I don't know, y'all.
And Neighbors, girl, we don't leave our houses no more.
Girl, literally, my neighbors don't even wave hi to me.
I don't even know my
Let's be
neighbors.
honest.
So, and online is the only way, but then people become disillusioned by online dating and then we just stop.
Do you remember it used to have a really big stigma? I feel like people used to think that online dating was like trashy. Do you remember that? Like,
Was that a thing?
like in the 2000s, yeah.
Maybe.
I remember that my mom, we were visiting someone that
Girl,
like,
online dating is becoming trashy now.
exactly.
Like Tinder, girl, they doing too much.
Well, now they're trying to hook up with everybody, girl.
Fully.
But back then, because like people thought it was the same as Craigslist.
Oh,
Like shit like that.
that makes sense. I mean, people still use Craigslist.
No, they took that down.
Did they?
Well, they use Craigslist like regular, but girl, Craigslist to hook up, that's no longer allowed.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ooh. Because you'd be getting human trafficked.
Literally, girl, it's prostitution for real.
Ooh.
That's illegal. And only in certain states is
Right.
illegal.
So you got another infoviz to share with us.
Okay, you want to do this one?
Let's do it.
Okay, so there was another one about most search fetish by state, 2023. So, do you want to know what the one for North Carolina was?
What is it?
So North Carolina was wrestling.
I'm yelling, but I kind of get it though.
It feels very gay. That feels very gay. Like,
Yeah.
is wrestling even a kink for straight people? Because like,
Maybe for like women.
oh, like lesbian wrestling. But again, gay.
You're right. But maybe straight women are into that.
Maybe. Then Texas was giantess.
So what do the different colors mean?
The different colors are just have like the little words.
Oh,
for
like
each.
they're just associated with what the kink is.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a lot of light purple on there. What is the light purple?
Giantess.
What the fuck is giantess?
A big towering woman.
That's a thing?
Apparently,
I
girl.
have never
I don't
heard
know
that
what straight.
before.
I don't know what straight fetishes are. I'm gonna be really honest,
Oof.
girl. I really don't know what that is.
Like a tall woman or like a
No,
wide
she's
woman?
like as big as like a building.
So is this like in a fantasy world?
I guess it's fantasy.
Okay.
I don't. I don't even really fully know. Let me see.
Like I'm trying to wrap my head around that, but
Like, let me really look, girl.
oh my god.
Like, okay.
Girl, you better clear your internet history
Fully,
after this.
girl, fully. Like, I can't.
So, I'm guessing it's because people want like a giant hole to crawl into.
Oh Lord, girl. Oh my Lord. That's a little bit too graphic.
So I can't.
So
Okay, so people into huge women.
yes.
And it is the overwhelming
concerned.
majority of kinks.
I'm concerned about how many are diaper. I'll be honest.
Our diaper?
Yes.
Oh, that's the second most.
Yes.
Oh my.
Colorado, Oregon, Idaho, Ohio, New Hampshire, Kentucky, Washington, Nebraska, Maryland.
And those are all the nobody fucking gives a fuck states.
Literally. I'm gonna be honest.
Because I forgot Kentucky was a state. I forgot New Hampshire was a state.
Literally. Girl, okay. Mississippi's iconic. Ball busting.
Wait, where does it say that?
Right here.
Not ball busting.
Like-
and they soloing that.
Right. Alaska is the only one with sissy.
Oh, you better move to Alaska.
Nada. Girl,
What's
they
CPR?
got vor.
What's CPR?
I guess it's CPR.
How is that a king? Like you want to rescue someone from the death?
Like you fucking someone while CPR?
Oh my girl. Girl, let's stop. Let's not say that.
Like, I think that's what it's giving though. Like,
Okay, vor. Y'all know what vor is?
unfortunately.
I'm asking them as if they can respond. But that's the last time I heard about vor was in high school / middle school era.
Literally, girl.
When all the people were into like fucking anime.
The
porn.
DeviantArt.
Yes. Oh my god, DeviantArt. And what's the other one? Girl, there's another fan art one, but specifically for like porn.
Was it?
Oh
I
my
don't
god,
know.
what
I
was
don't
it
know if I know.
called? What's
it.
it called?
I
I'm sad that I can't remember what it's called.
and yeah. And then Indiana with farts. Like
How's that a thing, girl?
people be into that, girl. People be
How?
into that. I don't know, girl. Like that makes you want to vomit. I have to be honest.
I think we should normalize
I
kink
think
shaming.
I think a lot of these make me want to vomit.
I
Literally,
think we
girl.
need to normalize kink shaming.
Literally.
Because how you into fart?
The most PC one is either smoking or pantyhose.
Or tickling.
Tickling, that gives me kind of like weird vibes too. I'm gonna be honest. I have to be really honest.
Oh, not DC. So all the politicians tickling each other.
Ooh. Girl, have you heard of that documentary?
What?
It's a documentary about like these guys who
We're into tickling?
pretty much like tickling documentary. It was like these guys who pretty much were paid to record videos of them being tickled by other people.
Stop.
And they tied them down in like a bed and they were like tickling them, and people were paying money to watch this. And girl, it was a deep rabbit hole, girl. It's
I
called
can't.
Tickled 2016.
Do you like to get tickled?
No, girl. Well, I'm not ticklish actually.
Really?
I can control if I am.
I'm ticklish on like my side.
Like, girl, look at this. And they were picking like really sexy guys too. Like, people think that it was like a part of the conspiracy is that it was like DC politicians like trying to look at like guys.
Tell me why that guy's kind of hot.
Literally. And look at
Like,
them.
I get it.
No, they looking, girl. They know.
Oh, they keeping their eyes on him.
And girl, imagine they're gonna go tickle him, girl.
Ooh, I kind of get it. I kind of get it. Girl, not that picture though. We can't show any of this on YouTube.
We really can't.
So y'all can just use your imagination.
Just look up Tickle 2016 documentary.
Or maybe don't.
Or don't. But yeah, these are really... What does it say about the state of the USA right
Honestly,
now?
I'm a little gagged about these fetishes.
Why?
I would have thought there would be more racial fetishes.
Oh, you're right.
I would have thought there'd be more like getting tied up fetishes.
You're right.
There's only one state
There's
on
only
there
one.
for gagged.
Yeah.
I would have thought more about like cross-dressing.
Ooh, well, there is sissy, but that's it.
Oh.
It's only one state.
I would have thought more of like the normal stuff, you know, like the old school kinks.
Literally, girl. These
Like-
are like freaky deaky kinks.
Right. Like we don't have rubber no more.
Well,
There's
latex.
latex. Okay.
Only New Mexico.
There's no like doggy masks, whatever that's called.
Oh, well, girl, that's only a gay thing.
You're right.
And the big thing is that a lot of straight people are skewing this.
You're right. Okay, I guess straight people also be into freaky deaky things.
Literally. I'm surprised there isn't BDSM, but I'm sure like they broke down. some
Oh,
parts
do you
of
remember the BDSM test that everyone took?
Yes, I do, girl. Middle school vibes.
High school vibe. Oh, middle school? Damn, girl. She be getting real freaky deaky back then.
You're right. It was maybe more like 9th grade.
Everyone took that. That was like part of their identity back then.
Literally, I'm like,
It's like, oh, your top is vanilla? Like, shame on you for being vanilla.
that's so cringy for high schoolers to be talking
I'm like,
about.
y'all are 14-year-olds
Literally,
pretending
girl.
you kink masters.
I can't. Like, I really can't. It's giving super cringy.
Literally. And also, what's wrong with being vanilla? Like, damn. Like, this is how escalation becomes dangerous. Because you be getting into these kinks, then you be doing more and more.
Ooh.
And then this is how Jeffrey Dahmer's born.
Oh.
Let's talk about it.
Ooh. She kink shaming?
That's what I'm saying, girl. Like, maybe some things need to be shamed.
I'm not disagreeing.
Like, if it's within the realm of normalcy, sure, go get freaky, girl.
I mean, the thing is, like, well, okay, there's some people who be doing things that are way out of the bounds of normalcy.
I know, girl.
So
The people.
the thing is, like, where do you draw that line? It is a slippery slope.
Let's talk about necromancy. How about that? That could be a line.
Ooh.
Let's talk about how children should never be a line.
Well,
cross.
girl, no, it should be a line
That's what I'm
that
saying.
you should never cross.
That you should never
Obviously,
cross.
I mean, I feel like unless if you're like someone who has mental issues, like, why are you?
And then they need help. They really need help.
But I saw this thing on Twitter that people are using AI to make
Yes.
like.
There's this So there's this one streamer. Do you know QT Cinderella?
No.
So she had AI deepfake porn
Stop.
of her, and she was like,
That's literally the worst thing ever.
I know, she made like a video like really upset, and I feel for her
That's really
because
sad.
I would feel so violated.
Girl, oh my god.
Because these days, AI looks so realistic. Like, it's a
Literally.
little uncanny valley, but it's at the point where like
It's getting really realistic.
it's really realistic, girl.
Like, I would say January vibe, yeah, very uncanny valley.
Right.
But the amount of things that have been made progressed in 1 year, bitch.
It's insane.
Bitch.
It's insane.
Some of these looking like real photos.
No, 100%.
I'm like, dang.
And there's,
misinformation is about to be rampant. as
Yes,
fuck.
and I've been seeing a lot of just on my Instagram, girl,
Really?
of like very NSFW things of like Henry Cavill,
Oh,
AI,
huh? Like AI.
like AI art of like Henry Cavill and Tom Holland,
Oh my god.
or Captain America and like someone,
Not that.
and they're just like in very lewd positions.
Not that.
And I'm just like, this is insane, and people are getting off to it
That's the part I don't understand, girl. Like, how is that hot to you? Like,
because it's
It's not even-
just close enough to reality that you can get off to it.
you know, that makes me really sad though, because that's gonna inevitably have really bad effects on people's body image and on our
100%.
beauty standards in general, because people are gonna start idolizing something that's completely unattainable.
Definitely.
Because you can have because right now we have aesthetics that we can appreciate, but you physically can attain the aesthetics of a real person.
Yeah.
But once we start getting into the territory of people actually like getting off to and idolizing these bodies that are completely generated, bitch, we're fucked as a society.
Girl, next year that graph of the map or the chart is all gonna be AI.
Oh, girl.
All gonna be cartoon, all gonna be technology based.
Literally.
Like tickling is gonna be out. It's all gonna be AI. And now we're gonna have the fucking Meta Quest, whatever they are, the virtual VR thing.
Virtual VR. Well, they've been already like.
They have been, but it hasn't been as powerful until now.
Is it? Yeah.
And so now you can literally project something into your room, girl.
Really?
And imagine you have some deep fake of someone,
girl,
and you project them into your room,
and
it can just get really freaky from there.
That's really fucking crazy.
Like, imagine if someone made like an avatar of your face do like really disgusting things.
Yeah.
I would feel so fucking violated.
Yeah, me too.
There has to be laws coming about that. Like,
I really hope that
I
they
think there
start.
will be.
But girl, you know the government's in a fucking mess.
Girl, I don't even want to talk about that.
So.
But anyway, that's a great note to end off the year on.
Well, let's keep it positive.
You're right. Say something positive. What?
Okay, so something positive is let's all manifest in the new year, and let's let our lucky girl syndrome shine.
Sure. Peace and love to you all.
All right, bye.